listen to me for 2 seconds.
What?
And you done started it.
Okay. Hey, YouTube, how the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, that's perfect.
What?
We're going to start it out like that.
Yeah, go for it. Say what you gotta say, homeboy.
Boy.
Homeboy.
We are bigots.
Yeah,
Or
we're white
conservative
trash bigots.
Yeah.
Conservative. Woo! Trump! Yeah!
All right.
And I'll go ahead and tell you, y'all might not like this reaction because we're not jumping on the bandwagon like all y'all other
Reaction
people that are praising
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner
for
Lucas.
the song.
Keep on watching.
I've been thinking about this honestly every day since it came out. But I've been really tired after work every day.
And I've been dying for us to do this.
So it's finally here.
Yep.
And we're definitely going to do it.
And I told my husband, after this, do not ever send me a video like this again. Because I'm telling y'all, it has pissed me off in so many ways that I think of this video just like if I heard of a child being murdered by its piece of shit parents, or someone harming a kid in any kind of way. Like, it infuriates me. And
most definitely,
this video did the same thing. So yeah, y'all keep on watching because we're ready to do this.
all right. I guess let's just get into it.
Yep, we're at 2 minutes in. It's devil's work. Joyner Lucas. I was about to say Lucas Joyner.
Joyner Lucas, Devil's Work, on his ADHD album.
In a church with a Bible and bottle of Hennessy.
Way to go. I'm staring at this Bible as I keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers. Trying to understand your vision, all I see is damage. Just a bunch of dead bodies in the street camping. A bunch of lost souls on their feet standing. We supposed to be your children, I thought we family. You supposed to be my father, bro, I need answers. We don't need to die young, we just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers, but they keep dancing. We just want to be number one,
Like who?
Steve Francis.
The crackhead that robs old people.
Yeah.
Way to go.
He wants to be number one like Steve Francis.
Woo.
All right. Well, if that's who you look up to,
I feel sorry for you.
because if y'all don't know who Steve Francis is, that is a NBA basketball player that pretty much had it all at one time, and I guess went down the crack road. You know, I don't know. He chose drugs. I mean,
Or maybe he shot it up. I went like
I don't
this.
know what he did.
Like
I
he's
just know.
smoking a
I
glass
know this
dick.
man had everything at one
And
time.
he pissed it away.
And when he pretty much, I think he got to the point to where coaches were aggravated with him to where he refused to like come out and play. You know,
He felt he was better than all of
yeah,
them?
I guess he felt like he was just above. But
Nice.
I don't know. He even went to, I think it was the league overseas in China, and didn't make it over there either. So, but he came back and pretty much started getting in trouble, going to jail constantly. But yeah,
It's sad that he had to rob.
but the whole thing about
People,
this is he
especially
says
an
I want.
old woman.
He says I want to be number one like Steve Francis. Okay, Steve Francis. Most of his jerseys were, I want to say, number 3. But he did have a jersey, and I can't remember what team exactly. And
Which
he was number one.
Right.
So that's what he's probably referring to. I don't know. knowing
Well, he said
Joyner
number
Lucas,
one, like
he's
Steve
probably
Francis.
praising Steve Francis. So I don't know. That's enough about him.
yeah.
Bow our heads,
Don't
saying
give
praying
him
out of
much
seeds
attention.
planted.
Yeah.
Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing MCs vanish. A lot of good niggas gone, I don't understand it.
Hold on,
A
we're
lot of
gonna go back.
families lost. We
Please
just
do.
want to be number one like Steve Francis. Bow our heads, saying praying out of seeds planted. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing MCs vanish. A lot of good niggas gone, I don't understand it. A lot of families lost.
You don't understand it.
And they see stranded. I ain't trying to disrespect you, I just need answers. I know you watching us from heaven thinking who to say. Cherry picking who should go next and who should stay.
Cherry
I'd be on my way to heaven if I knew the way. And bring back every good
You better be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, and cherry picking, he has a reason for everything.
nigga you choose to take. They say you never wrong, but you done made a few mistakes. Cause you taking the wrong niggas, maybe you should trade. Trade us back all the real ones, remove the fakes. I think you should trade. Give us 2 pop back and take that nigga shook. Let the
I agree with that one. I do. But why
I
should
don't
you
know.
take someone else's life that God has a meaning for on this earth for someone that he's already taken? Let's play card.
I don't know. I think if I get on that whole subject about Tupac and everything, I feel like that's going to cause so much controversy. But I don't care, because
and
I'm
we
gonna tell
don't
you.
care.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you what I think about it. Tupac was not an angel. He
Hell
he
no.
had good intentions on a lot of things because he wanted good for black people. There's nothing wrong
true.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But the way his lifestyle, I don't know. But as far as, like she was saying, swapping out a life for another, I'm sorry, nobody's gonna know that whole truth on if Shook had
Had
anything
something
to
to do with
do
it.
with Tupac getting killed or not.
True.
You know, nah, I don't think it'll ever come out.
It won't. I mean, hell, it's been what?
I
What was
in
that? Like 93 or something?
I'm 37 and I was in middle school when that happened.
Yeah.
So
I don't know the exact year, but yeah.
I think it was like 96 if I'm not mistaken.
I was
I don't know. It was a long time ago. But anyways.
The legend resurrected, he gon' live for good. I've been screaming thug life in every different hood. If only you can bring it back, Lord, I wish you would. Give us Biggie, give us Pun, give us Triple X.
Yeah.
Pun? No,
I
Pun.
want
Big
to see
Pun.
who he's trading for.
Big Pun. And I mean, that kind of goes back to the whole thing of the whole trading thing. I just don't agree with that, period. I mean, how you going to... No. No.
Ask for somebody else's life to bring the one that's already passed back.
Right. Okay, so he's talking about Big Pun. If y'all don't know the story about Big Pun, he pretty much ate himself to death. And what I mean by that
Gluttony.
was gluttony.
Yeah.
He
7 deadly sins.
He oh my God, this man, I've seen something about one of his real, like, best friends. He got choked up talking about it, of course, but he pretty much said that he was the only one that was real to him. Like, he went straight up to him and told him, look, you need to chill out with just eating constantly and stuff. And he would have, yeah.
So he was
'Cause I remember
upfront with him.
I think his kids, he would get his kids to, like, sneak him food and stuff like that. Because I want to say he went to fat camp
So
and
they
things
was
like that.
enablers.
And yes, they was bringing, like,
He was the only
cheeseburgers and stuff like
ones
that. Yeah. So, I mean, he ate himself to death, literally. And that's sad.
Yeah, it is.
But yet, you
But
would
a lot of
rather...
people have some
So
food
you would
addiction, like,
rather...
rely
you would-
on
you,
food
you want
to
to...
cope.
You want to give... Or, let's see, how can we put this? You want to bring him back.
And take whomever's life he's about to say so he can
Swap
eat
it out
himself
so he can
to
eat
death
himself again
again.
because he didn't learn his lesson. What makes you think he's going to do it the second go round?
True.
No.
True.
And by the way, I'm sorry, but my outlook on
Don't
this...
say I'm sorry.
Well, you know how I mean
Yeah, I know
this.
what you mean. Southern thing.
when somebody dies and you go to heaven, I really don't foresee them ever wanting to come back to this crappy place.
No. I mean, who would?
XXX Tentacion, or I think that's how you say his name.
He got shot.
This guy got shot. Okay. I've seen the videos where he went in looking for a motorcycle. He was shopping. But this boy also knew something was up. Like, he would talk the weirdest talks. Like, he would get on these Instagram posts and stuff, and it was like he knew his faith.
Well, they always say that, whatever, when you're about to die.
And I don't...
You have the...
He was a different...
Like, I wouldn't say premonition.
I don't want to call him a creature, but he was just a different... He was just different. I can't explain him. You know, I didn't really listen to a lot of his music. He was
really young, right?
Yeah, but he was really intelligent. And I think, if anything, I feel like it was a wasted life because of him being young. And I feel like he had brains.
Right.
And he could have done something. And you're probably not going to agree with me when I say this. But Joyner Lucas is. I'm sorry. Look at what we're doing right now.
I know.
He has reared us up.
True. And a lot of his videos...
It takes a smart artist and a very talented artist that can connect to the world.
True. But just like he said on his thing on TMZ.
Yeah, we watched TMZ a while ago.
8 hours ago, 10 hours ago, whatever. Today. That
this is his true feelings.
Speaking up for people that is not willing to come forward or voice their opinions.
Stuff that he's heard from other people.
Right.
Overheard. But he said it out of his own mouth that this is his feelings on his conversation with God.
Right.
I've had some people tell me that I don't understand this song.
We can play devil's advocate. We're saying...
I know.
Well, I will go ahead and say...
I knew from the beginning what this meant.
But I have a different opinion, and I don't care what anybody says. They can say that I don't understand it. However, I don't give two shits less. With that being said, I do not agree with this video.
Say that nigga Trump with you, that's a bigger threat. There's too much power for a coward with no intellect. That's a bigot with a collar, there's a disconnect.
A bigot.
I can't.
Anybody can be a damn bigot.
I can't get through this video, and I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen.
So basically, you're wanting to take Trump's life for Biggie.
Any of them. He wants to swap them out.
Right. What has Trump done to you personally? Like, seriously. There's a lot of people that do not like Trump. They're not educated when it comes down to what Trump has done. And
they're Democrats. Most of them Democrats or liberals or whatever. They're mostly Democrats. And they don't even know why they're Democrats.
But that's the thing. Like,
that's what I don't understand.
If a lot of them are blacks or Asians, whatever.
It's all racist.
I go ahead and tell you, like Hillary Clinton, Obama, they did not give two shits less about the black people. They just wanted y'all's votes.
Yep.
And if you don't believe me on that, start
doing
some research, especially on Hillary. Like, oh my God, I can
have
a whole entire video over that.
That's been a Democrat thing for years on years on years. You know, it's always been, let's get the, minority party. Yeah. You know, let's get them on our side. But, you know, all they would sit there and do is turn you against Republicans, you know, making you think that Republicans are racist. Yeah. I mean, that's not true. I'm going to tell you right now.
Donald
Trump is far from being a racist person. You might think that he's a racist person because of the wall.
He's outspoken. Or, well,
the wall.
Well, I know a lot of things that he says on like his Twitter and all that stuff. He speaks his
outspoken.
mind.
He don't sugarcoat shit, and that's what I love.
And the thing about it is, he's in the spotlight because others have failed.
He didn't even want to be the president.
Obama did not.
He's trying to help us out to straighten out the United States.
Did not have one policy for the minorities.
And don't think he needs the money.
I know. He's not even getting paid for his presidency.
So why else do you think he's doing it?
It's the Democrats causing hate. Like they feed on that shit. And you Democrats can come at me on that. I can have a whole entire video that's probably a day long on that conversation. So let's get back to the video.
And another thing, if you don't like that we're pausing this and talking so much,
we just
go watch the video.
Yeah, like seriously.
But if you want to hear our thoughts on why this bothered us so much, and whatever, our views,
watch it to the end.
Yeah, watch this. And we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit either. We're gonna tell you what we think about it.
Yep.
So.
Mama crying, grandma need a tissue. Niggas shooting up the church, now I need a pistol.
I kind of agree with that to a certain extent.
Shooting up a church?
He said, Mama's crying, grandma need a tissue. Talking about being in church, he needs a pistol. I know what he's talking about. He's probably talking about the Dylan Ruth or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Or not only that, there's been other incidents that's happened where people's came in or brought weapons or whatever, bringing them in the schools, bringing them in churches and stuff like that. He feels like you got to protect yourself.
True.
To even go to church
and
these
I can
days.
Tell you.
But the thing about it is he contradicts himself because most Democrats and liberals and all that, they want to take the Second Amendment away.
That is true.
So that's what I wanted to say.
Trying to overstep, just want to reason with you. Give us back our love, ones that take the evil with you. Send them sucking straight to hell, they don't need a vigil. I need you to give us back Martin Luther. Take Martin Shkreli, give us back Malcolm. Take R. Kelly, R.I.P. Lil Snoop. Get up.
See, it goes so, that's rap for you though. It goes so fast and he's naming off so many people. I would literally have to stop it every second to I could sit here and talk about every one of these people. But it's really not worth it.
Wasn't one of them
it's just
child
really not
molester
even
or
worth
something
it.
in that?
R. Kelly, everybody knows the story about him. Let's see.
True, but wasn't the other one?
Hold on. I know he said something about Aaliyah.
Yeah,
I loved her music growing up. That was a tragedy.
Her and Selena both. That was
her airplane, crash or whatever.
Girls.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit there and say I would love to have her back if you can take some other person that I don't like.
No.
That's crazy. Martin Luther King. Everybody knows who Martin Luther King is.
Yep.
Martin Luther King was a good man, so we think, so I've heard. I didn't know him personally. I read about him in the history books. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm sure that man might have done some stuff that wasn't perfect in his own household.
Nobody's perfect.
That's what I'm saying. So why would you sit there and want to trade somebody for something? You see what I'm saying?
True.
Everybody's got their flaws, man. Alright, so he had good intentions. He wanted peace. Right?
Right.
He wanted whites and blacks to get along.
Right.
I 110% agree with that.
Oh, yeah. But it's not like this these days. It's all about racism.
But you're always going to have...
Goodness.
It don't matter if 99.9% of people were not racist.
Would stop if people would quit giving it attention and putting fuel on the fire. Get past it. Don't dwell on that shit. It's 2019, not 1960.
I'm just saying, there's always going to be that one person
Oh yeah.
That's gonna ruin it kind of for everybody.
There's a lot of people that do that.
That's just, I mean, because say you got 99.9% people getting along, everything's fine year after year after year, and then there's gonna be that one idiot that's either gonna call somebody the N word or the C word.
C word, cunt,
cracker,
oh.
And oh dear God, if I was to say the other one, I'd probably get whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm not racist, by the way, so think what you want to think. This, what was his name? Hold on. Martin Scrally. Oh, I know who that is. Hold on. Martin Scrally. I guess I'm saying his name right. Anyways, that's the dude that raised the medicine up certain percentages or something. I think it was for HIV.
Oh, really?
Yes, like medicines
we was talking about
you could,
that.
You could get it for like $13. All the people that had AIDS and HIV, you could get it for like $13 a pill or something like that for a long time. And then after that, it was raised like 300%, and then it went up like $800 a pill or something like that. Well, I know the numbers are just like
I know they crack down on opioids and stuff like that.
That's seriously what happened with this dude. So of course,
that are doing it.
Joyner's like against this dude for that. He wants him gone to bring back one of the legends, or one of the famous people that died or whatever.
I mean, what he did was wrong, because people with HIV, they need that medicine, just like cancer patients. I mean, it's anybody that has a disease needs medicine. It's common sense, and it's sad that it is expensive. I'm not
going to sit here and be a complete 100% dickhead and sit here and say all HIV and AIDS people deserve to struggle or not to get the medicine, or or die or anything like that. That's some bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, people get raped.
Yep.
There's a lot of things. You can get cut.
True.
And just was it bloodborne?
It's bloodborne pathogens.
Yes, all that. The accidents can happen, whatever.
True. But the ones that shoot up and the ones that have unprotected sex, they could have prevented half of that stuff.
Right. That's a different story.
I mean, they could take precautions, which now you have to.
That's what I'll say. I mean, that's two totally different situations on that one topic. But it still doesn't change the fact that he was money hungry. He's a crook if he did that, which I guess he did.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't make it right.
No.
For what Joyner's trying to say in the song. Okay?
Because, he was benefiting. It came down to greed. When you had another one for gluttony. And, I mean, all these people are in the wrong somehow, some way, shape, or form.
All right.
Nobody's perfect.
Give us back Malcolm. Take our cap.
Malcolm X. Biggest racist motherfucker you ever met in your life.
Yep.
I met him one time before.
Yeah.
Just, man, I don't know. All I know is
he didn't want peace.
Every time, hell no.
He wanted chaos.
Please tell me that he wanted peace, and I'll please tell you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no shit.
Seriously, that's the way I feel about it. That man was racist as hell. I mean, seriously, come on, for real.
Yeah.
How many times y'all went to the flea market? Some people call it the jockey lot. I'm from the South. I call it both, honestly. Depends on the way I feel that day. But anyways, how many times have you ever walked through there and you see the shirts made up that says, "You wear your ex, I'll wear mine"? Now, if that ain't a racist statement, I don't know what is. And I've seen it on both hands. But a lot of people
don't look at it that way.
Well, I've seen it flipped around both ways. And see, my perspective on the rebel flag is complete. I could get off on that. I could talk about that for a long time.
But that's such a racist flag.
That is heritage. That is.
No, people make it into a racist thing.
Right, and it always, like I said, it goes back to that one idiot. One idiot that wants to try to portray that friggin' flag as something that it's not. It's history. Period.
Right.
R. Kelly is a piece of shit. Period. He wants to pee on people. I mean, that's what I've heard. I don't know. Shit, I ain't never met the guy.
Might be one of his fetishes.
But, you know,
if he raped all these girls, you know.
It's like a Bill Cosby thing, a Michael Jackson thing, you know. These celebrities
it's kind of hard to say because it
would have never had to pay for
and the people that he had sex with. I mean, that's just like any celebrity or whatever. Everybody wants to. Oh,
can you not imagine being him or any of these celebrities and probably having the best looking women throw themselves on them, but yet they would rather go and do some bullshit like that?
True.
No, man.
If that's what happened.
If that's what happened.
Right.
Yeah. There's two sides to every story. So.
True.
Don't know. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Everybody said that he wanted to touch little kids, but all of his fans say, no, Michael would have never done that. You know, I don't know. Can't play. Little Snoop. We pulled him up the other day because I wanted to know who that was. Didn't know. Sorry.
Yes, that was the little 17-year-old boy.
He was a rapper.
That
died when he was 18.
Oh.
Got shot, I believe.
Meek Mill his tape.
Yep.
And then he signed him like
a
couple months before he died.
That was tragic.
Yeah,
for sure.
That really was.
That boy didn't even get a chance to live.
No.
I think as a matter of fact, I think we should do like look up his music and see what his songs was all about. And see if they were they any good.
I didn't listen to them though.
No. I haven't looked him up or whatever. I just looked that story up because I didn't know who he was. Yeah. Same thing with Nevermind. I know who that is. I do believe I know who that is. Just his face just brought it back to me. I believe that's the one that killed Nipsey Hussle.
Is it?
Yep. Pretty sure that's the guy that killed Nipsey Hussle.
Who killed? Ah! You already had it in there. Who killed? Yep, that's him.
Bam. I'm getting good at this. Alright.
Give us Eric right back. I'm sending you this message, Lord. I hope
Bone Thugs and Harmony, baby.
I know I'm on the right track.
Easy. Oh, y'all knew I was going to pause it.
Kidding me.
Y'all knew I was going to pause it.
Trayvon Martin.
Let me tell you something. I lost respect for that man, the Zimmerman dude, when I seen him sign a pack of Skittles. That was some fucked up shit right there.
That is true.
But that whole story is crazy because they found the man innocent. And I don't want to sit here and talk about something that I don't know 100% about. And I feel like I've already done that on some topics. But then again,
this is our opinion, though.
It is our opinion. And I will admit that if I don't know 100%, please comment down in the bottom.
Yep.
And I will talk to you about it.
Literally
I will not
do
respond.
some research.
I won't talk.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit. I want it to be something that I could have looked up. Unless you give me a resource. Unless you give me some kind of thing or whatever. And, you know, it's something I can type in on Google maybe. And then, yeah, if it sounds like it's something I'll type it in and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And I'll read up on it. But if I think it's some bullshit that somebody probably just stuck on there,
You won't get commented on.
nah, that'll be the end of that one.
Yep.
But anyways, the whole Trayvon Martin, that kid didn't even get to live his life.
No.
It was sad.
No. But my thing is, why was he walking around in the dark with a black hoodie on in that neighborhood, knowing that people are looking out, and had so many 911 calls saying there's a suspicious man or boy in the neighborhood?
Now, I think I seen a biography on that. Wasn't Zimmerman doing some kind of security type thing or something?
Yep.
Hadn't they had some people
like
breaking into cars and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, okay, so we know...
They got in a fight.
Well, okay, so they got in a fight.
Yep, and he shot him.
Trayvon Martin was how old? Wasn't he young?
Like 16, 17.
Hell, he might have been getting the best of Zimmerman.
How old was
Y'all ain't never looked at it like that. Never know what happened unless you was really there.
Go ahead. We're only 2 minutes.
Why you take our mothers from us? Fathers and our sisters and our cousins from us. Got these children getting murdered while they double dutching. Wonder why the fuck you take Nipsey Hussle from us? Damn, you took a true king, a true brother from us. This a fucking marathon, but they running from us. Now everybody got guns, niggas up to something. And every gangster wanna prove that they tough or something. You know it's not fair, tell the truth. I've been in my feelings too. But if you took Emmett Till, at least take Dylan Roof. At least take James Holmes. I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back.
Michael Jackson back. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wasn't we just talking about him?
Oh, shit. Let's just let him come back so he can molest more kids. Dylan Roof?
Hell, put him in the room with Dylan Roof.
Yeah. Like, seriously.
No.
Seriously, he did go into the church, and a lot of people that's done reaction videos said that he was a school shooter. That's not true.
Yeah, he wasn't a school shooter.
He went into
he was a church shooter.
The church in Charleston, South Carolina.
Better than the other, but I'm just saying.
Shot the people. So,
that was a sad
and that's
situation.
the thing, you know.
That boy
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
That boy was mental. Hey, he told his
friend.
No, his
sister. His sister and friend. Psychiatrist. Yes, I know.
That he needed help.
Them all that he needed
help, and they ignored him.
But the thing, like I said, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because everybody looks at these people as these hateful, deranged, psycho motherfuckers when no kid is going to, and you hear about this all the time, about kids killing others or their parents or something like that. They don't wake up or born saying, oh, shit, I want to kill somebody. Something leads up to this. Either, you know, it's something at home or school.
PTSD like crazy.
Right. I mean, just...
Child. There's no telling.
You've got to look at the whole entire situation. And I know when something like this happens, it's natural to be pissed off, just like I am at this video. You have so many mixed feelings, but you're always pointing the fingers when you need to have an open mind and look at every aspect on what makes these people tick like they do and react like they do. Why are these innocent people getting killed? Like some of them that's in this video that he's naming. Like that young boy from Louisiana or whatever. What was Lil Snoop? You know, somebody that he knew killed him, so they say, and then what, released him? I mean, that's some bullshit right there. I can imagine what his parents are going through. But psychologically, something is going on with these people. And I mean, you do have cold-blooded murderers that get off on shit like this. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think it's sad that we point fingers so fast and not look at
The whole story.
the whole story. So yeah,
You know, looking at the people real fast.
like Nipsey Hussle.
Hussle, he had good intentions. He was doing a lot of
Right.
good things.
And somebody shot him.
Somebody shot him because I want to say they tried it too and didn't get the recognition like he was getting or something. I've heard that, but I don't know how true that is.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people and some of these rappers has said, I did not know Nipsey Hussle or what he did. But yet, they're gaining so much attention because of his death. That's fucked up. And I will say that's fucked up because if you don't know a person in any kind of way, shape, or form, don't start talking about him and gaining attention off someone's death. That's just like going to a funeral and saying, oh my God, I was so close to this person and we did this and we did that. Knowing the fuck you didn't have nothing to do with this person, it's just fucking sick and twisted. I mean,
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful as fuck. So, yeah.
I mean, imagine what Laura, was it Lauren London?
Yes.
Imagine what her and them babies are going through.
I can imagine.
Constantly. It's an everyday thing with them.
I mean,
I guarantee you she's hearing some bullshit on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, yeah, and she's probably thinking,
and, you know,
are you
the first
serious?
time I ever seen Laura London, I thought that girl is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. And
in ATL.
ATL.
New.
New. I write the new shit.
But, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I did not know who the fuck Nipsey Hussle was until he died. I might have seen him before.
I didn't even know that they was together.
But I did not know who he was. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Didn't know him.
Yeah.
But after he died, I learned. But it's sad that I had to learn and hear all this bullshit. Well, I mean, all the controversy with like Kodak Black and all that bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's the thing.
The man couldn't even get in the ground without, for 5 minutes.
Kodak Black said about Lauren.
Kodak Black.
Or Kodak Black, whatever. Just like I say, Lucas Joyner, whatever.
You ain't the only one that's ever told him that.
But the thing about that, whomever filmed him saying that knew what the fuck they was doing, and they was going to expose his ass. So, whomever it was, that wasn't no friend.
Nah, he needs to start looking.
Shit, I can't even fucking talk right now. Yep. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe. Some of y'all will probably say, duh, what is she saying? But
there's trailer park trash right there, but it's finest.
Are you going back? Like,
no,
seriously?
I'm going through the damn people.
Well,
Emmett Till. Learned about that in school. You remember? That's the one that whistled at the white woman back in the 50s or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pay much attention to history. Who?
Oh, him.
Who fucked him up?
Like,
KKK?
Yeah, I think it was either KKK or like 3. It might not have been.
Touch
a
subject
KKK.
on a KKK.
It was.
We was talking about this the other night because we did look something up, or maybe we was watching something, and they was talking about the KKK being racist, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Yes, they do not like black people, but I will tell you, they don't like white people either. And,
not trashing white people.
I will say this because one of my family members, a long time ago, before I was born, she had a piece of shit husband that did not take care of his kids, did not send, money, anything. He could give 2 shits less about these kids. Well, guess who came knocking at his damn door and drug his ass out? The KKK. He was white. Drug his ass out. Beat the fucking shit out of him and set the cross on fire in his yard to make it known.
They felt the same way about...
You keep it up. And needless to say, after that, he supported his kids.
Rapists.
Yeah. They're not all about
thieves.
Black people.
Their main thing, and this is the way I've always heard it.
Don't support them, but...
Well, I don't either.
We had a black friend that rocked the KKK shirt.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
I mean, like, seriously.
Crazy ass. I think he did that for a joke, but anyways, or he just really didn't even give a fuck.
He didn't give a fuck.
Because he knew it.
Yeah.
Didn't, you know, it was just
He didn't
whatever.
care.
But anyways,
we have not lost any of y'all. We still have 2 more minutes of this video, and it's going to get even better because I'm going to touch some subjects
well,
here in a minute.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And Joyner, I hope you fucking watching this too.
One more thing about this whole KKK thing. While we're sitting here talking about this,
I got
their
all subject on that.
main thing was they hated interracial marriages, relationships,
Right.
anything like that, intimacy.
Well, it says in the Bible, do not mix races.
Exactly. So, you know, but then you got, and I think that's where the cross comes in with the burning cross and all that. That is like twisted. I don't get that part. I can understand them following God's word on that, but I feel like it's going a little to the extreme with a lot of the things because they contradict themselves whenever they turn around and they kill, because it says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you know that I am not all for that shit. I'll just go ahead and tell you. But I'm just a realist. I'll tell you like I feel, how I see it.
Yep.
That's just the way I am. But anyways, we done talked about Dylan Ruth, the whole Charleston. Ruth. What? The next one was Whitney Houston, crackhead. She smoked her kneecaps out.
Smoked her kneecaps out. Yep.
That she couldn't walk no more before she died.
The booty hole player.
And see, that's another thing. I'm gonna say something when we're done with this. I'm gonna say something. Y'all just don't let me forget. Anyway, so we done talked about Michael Jackson, and that's where we're
audience talking back to us.
Oh, they
Fans want me, and they slam it down.
They talking right
Ain't
now.
no justice for Sandra Bland. We up like the Salem fans.
Sandra Bland. Oh my God! I go ahead and touch on that one.
We touching on all of them. We touching on all of them.
She committed suicide.
Sure the fuck did.
Now everybody feels sorry for
her.
her.
If not, tell me who came in and killed her.
Yeah, like
when it was all on camera. But oh, wait a minute, there was parts of the camera missing.
Whatever.
I used to be a CO.
There is no difference between her and anybody else that has disobeyed the law. This woman literally did not do anything that the police officer was saying. That's why she was locked up. It would be no different if I did it, and trust me, I have done it. Not to her extent, but I did get locked up.
You were pretty damn close.
It's no difference between me doing it, a white person doing it, or her doing it. You know,
we've all had our run-ins with cops, man.
And that's the thing. Everybody, he did it because she was black, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. I'm telling you,
there's good cops and there's bad cops.
That pisses me off when, yes, and there is a lot of corrupted cops, you know, but all of it was on video. And if y'all look at that video and say, she did everything right, I will kiss your fucking ass.
Well,
like,
he started it out, and I'm gonna tell you, I used to be a CO. I won't tell you where, but I will tell you it was for a county jail. I'll tell you right now, there are different levels that we have to take. It starts out, you know, verbal, pretty much. Then it goes on and on and on until, of course, deathly force is the very last option. But there's a lot of steps in between, you know, from that. From where it starts to where it could possibly end the worst way. That man started verbally giving her commands. She did not comply.
Exactly.
She was so rebellious against him. And I want to say at that time, that's when all that shit was going on, where there was a bunch of cops or something having bad reputation of killing people
they
and
went
all this
shooting
and that.
Black people.
whatever. I'm just saying. There was a lot of rumors going around, you know, cops had a bad fucking name at that time.
And they did.
And they still do. Some of them.
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Died down.
Well,
so.
it's because I think people's actually coming to their senses and realizing that all cops are not that damn bad. They're really not.
No. After so many times of them trying to say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. There's no difference if you're a cop or you're telling somebody.
Ma'am, can I see your license registration and
like
proof of
talking
insurance,
to somebody
please?
until
Fuck
you fucking
you, motherfucker! Fuck you!
Blue in your face. You're going to get agitated.
Ma'am,
just like I'm getting agitated right now off this shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can, bam, it
Escalate.
can escalate
Okay.
fast as hell. There's no sense in that
Let's get off of her.
For you to take it from us. Wonder why you give us family then erase it from us. Maybe hopefully you can have a conversation with us. Maybe I'm just probably tripping because I need a hug. The hood can't.
He gonna have a conversation with you on Judgment Day.
Yep.
You got the answer for every single bit, and I would not want to be in your shoes, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nope.
After making this video right here, this right here is, you might as well say,
Questioning him.
the devil loved every bit of this song. This is probably the devil's favorite song.
Well, I guess that's why it's called
guarantee
the devil's work. But he's playing into it. I mean, if this is what he prays about or what...
I would
mean,
hate to
everybody
see if
prays
this is how he
and they're
prays.
different. And like he said, you know, what's between him
This
and
is-
God
yeah.
is between him and God.
Yeah.
That's just like it's between you and God, me and God, you know.
Have you ever prayed and said even remotely half of the, I mean, like a percentage?
I've said take my life.
I'm talking about the
instead
cussing
of
and
some-
all
oh,
the
no,
just
no.
outrageous stuff that he
Nope.
said. You know?
Nope.
Come on,
Nope.
man. Seriously?
I would never do
Joyner
that.
Lucas, dude.
I don't
oh my
want
God!
to have
Ever
to answer
since
to that. I have too much to answer
Ever
for.
since I found out who you were and started listening to your music, I will not get off on this too far, but I'm telling you right now, that's all I talked about.
Yeah.
I
All he talked
love
about.
Joyner Lucas music.
Every time you had a new song, guess what?
I was
You
all
got to
about
listen
it.
to it. You got to listen to it.
And I'm sorry, bro. No. I'm nope. I ain't feeling
So-
this
Can't
one.
find jobs, now we need a plug.
This one.
Everybody and their mama trying to be a thug. I don't go to church because I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed.
Not go to church afraid of being judged.
There's some Baptist churches out there. I
Well,
am
there's a
Baptist,
lot
by
of
the way.
churches that's
But
out
I've
there
been to
that
Catholic
will judge
churches, and I've been to Pentecostal
on what
churches.
you wear and stuff
I've
like
been
that.
to
We've
Church of
experienced
God.
that.
I've been to non-denominational. I've been to a bunch of different types of churches, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like that is not the church itself, and it's not the type of church itself. It's people that go
It's people,
to the
yeah.
church. Because you're always going to have the materialistic motherfuckers that expect you to have something new on every weekend when you come into church. I can remember hearing,
Or act a certain
old
way or
ladies
something
are
like
the
that.
worst. If you don't have a new hat or if you don't have a new suit
Well,
or something.
elderly people, a lot of them are set in their ways.
Well,
you know,
and that might be their ways.
It's the
That might be their
cultural
thing.
and the error that
But-
they grew up in.
But
you can't.
you're not
blame
going to
them.
church for that. You're not
No,
going
you're
to
not going
church
to church
to
for the
please
people.
them people.
You're
There's
going
so
to
many
church for-
different pews in a church.
for God.
Don't sit beside them.
Right.
Don't communicate with them people. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your preacher about it. And then if he don't do anything about it and he thinks it's okay with what they're doing, find another church.
Yep. Yeah.
Period. But if you really going to use that as an excuse on why you don't go to church is because you feel like it's because you don't want to get judged, man, shut up. Don't talk to me.
Watching niggas follow trends like Simon says. I pray you give us back the real ones and try again. Or maybe take them niggas that deserve to die instead. Tommy Lauren run her mouth and then she get defensive. Lauren
Yeah, she runs her mouth
okay.
all right.
Ingram laughing at death and disrespecting.
Okay. First, you need to watch that video again. She didn't laugh at his death. She laughed.
Yep. She laughed at the song.
She laughed at the song. You
He
need to
made
watch
a
that
song.
over and over, like put it in slow
I bet y'all don't
motion.
even know what we're talking about. Half of you probably don't even know what we're talking about.
Yep.
But Nipsey Hussle made a song about Donald Trump.
Yep.
And it's a
That's
funny
what
song.
she laughed about.
It's talking about, I mean, to me, I laughed at the song. I mean, it was about, he didn't like Donald Trump. I want to say he was calling him a name or something in the song. I can't remember exactly word for
And
word what
even
the song
she
was even about.
said, like-
But she smirked. She like, you know, or whatever about the song.
Yep.
She didn't
laugh
sit
at
there and
his
say,
funeral or his death.
she did not sit there and be like, Nipsey Hussle died.
And
Man,
Tommy,
come on.
why you even said that she's cute, but you don't want to do an interview with her because you don't want to look stupid when it comes down to politics.
And she'll make you look stupid.
And she will
I
make
promise
you look
that
stupid.
because that girl's
she
got brains.
knows her facts.
You damn
For
right.
her to be her age, she's very knowledgeable. And
She
the
didn't
thing
get
about
where
it
she's
is,
at because she's stupid.
No.
I can tell you that. And I gotta
the
go
thing
get
about
me
it
something to
is,
drink.
she's all about God. She's all about military, and she's all about Republicans.
Oh, I got
and
a
she
National Guard
will-
shirt on too, by the way.
Yeah, and she will definitely speak her views, and that's where how she got to where she's at now. With that being said, I noticed that you called out a lot of
Monster.
white people on here. So you got like
That's the devil's drink, ain't it?
Candace Owens and what's that girl's name? Antonio.
Who we talking about?
Antonio
What we talking about, man?
Akerfer or something. Anyways, they're black
Oh,
activists.
you talking about the activists?
And they're just like
Candace
Tommy.
Owens and them. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, why didn't you talk about them?
yeah, why didn't you talk about them? Like, you're naming off these white people, which is showing that
That has the
you're
same
fucking
beliefs
racist.
as these girls do.
And they literally have the
They're
same
Trump supporters.
beliefs. They're Trump supporters. They're all about the Second Amendment.
Oh, and guess what happened to them?
And that Candace, the Candace
They got disowned
Owens,
by
yeah,
their own people, by
yeah,
black people.
They got the race or the black race card pulled
because
But
they
you
like
know
Trump.
what? They speak
Come
their
on,
mind
now.
just like Tommy does. And the thing about it is,
What kind of
with
shit is that?
Candace, she made a movement. It was the the black seat or
What are we talking about? Which
Candace the movement. The
Blexit.
The Blexit movement.
Blexit. Black exit.
Yeah. Have y'all heard about that?
Pretty much meaning to exit from being a Democrat is the way I took it. Meaning because all her life, all she's ever been pounded in her head is to be a Democrat because Republicans are racist. You don't want to be a Republican, and that's all I've ever heard. I've got so many black friends, y'all. I don't care if you fucking believe me about it or not, but I do. I promise you. And whoever sees this that knows me, you know what I'm talking about. I've been having black friends since I was in fucking kindergarten.
Sorry guys, our
Had some camera
video
difficulties.
shut off.
Might be because we went a little too
Like
far
an hour long.
and we're shooting a movie.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are watching all this throughout.
Probably lost a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh well.
But then you're gonna have
I'm
them
not
ones.
about popularity.
Yeah, we're gonna have them few people that's really gonna want to hear
Watch
what
it
we
all
got
the way
to
to
say.
the end so you can comment.
Comment on that.
So we was talking about Tommy and the one that supposedly laughed at Nipsey Hussle's death, which you need to literally watch that video. She didn't. She was laughing at the Trump song. So let's get back to see how many other white people he's gonna bash. Or
Back
want
then,
to take
I
their
really
lives
feel like
for.
you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us
Stupid
back somebody
hoes.
who deserved the blessings. I left out a bunch of
Playing
names
that
that I
for
forgot
God.
to mention. Cost too much to pay attention and it got expensive.
Praying.
Father, forgive me for I know not what I do, and now I'm reaching out to you, hoping you hear me and return the message. I know that you got our back and that you're not against us, or maybe you just love us, so you doing shit to test us. I just kinda thought that you would do more to protect us. They say the good die young, and I ain't on the guest list. I've been drinking low, forgive me as my blood racing.
He said to
I don't
test
know what
us.
I'm
Yes,
thinking,
we
I'm just
get tested
frustrated.
every day.
Do what?
He said to test us. I said, yes, we get tested every day. I mean,
That's what life is.
right. It's one big test. You got a choice. It's called free will.
Yeah. What road you, and the way I look at this is,
You get down one path or the other.
you know, the name of this is Devil's Work. Alright? To me, everything that he's saying, it's like it's giving the devil credit for every bit of this. This is not the devil's work. This is God's work. God's the one that took these people.
Yep.
And God's the
He
one
wanted
that
to take
is
them for a
allowing
reason.
people to still be here on earth. God's the reason why you're watching this video right now. Not the devil. That's not the devil's work. So he's definitely mixed up. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of
Well, he
things.
shouldn't be questioning.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people do question.
Well, you go through
But
things in life. Everybody
if you
does.
put your worries,
But there's some things you don't question.
your struggles and everything in God's hands, I promise you,
That's what prayer is all
will-
about.
He will get you to where you need to be.
Yeah, you got to pray about it.
Yep.
But you don't pray like this, and and then you're going to have some people say, well, he can pray how he wants to pray.
I mean, everybody's got their own way, but I mean, don't sit there and cuss and then expect a response quickly.
I mean, to me, this is like almost equivalent to saying a prayer and then taking a gun and blowing somebody's brains out, but asking for forgiveness right before you do it. And then right after going, God, please forgive me for doing that. I know I shouldn't have done that, but just please, Lord, don't send me to hell for doing that.
Well, I've always been taught you can't ask for forgiveness and then
What?
turn around and do it
Do
again.
you see what I'm saying?
It's like committing adultery. Oh, let me go screw this woman right down the road, not let my wife know, and then
Well, you
ask
you
for
have,
forgiveness and then do it right back again.
I know exactly what you're saying, because a lot of people probably ask that. They're like, well, I've already screwed up. I'm probably going to go to hell anyway, so why not just go ahead and finish it on out with a bang? Or, I've already done it once, I'm probably going to get punished for it, why not do it again? That's your repeat offenders
I don't
as
wanna
far
go to
as...
hell.
No, I'm saying that's the ones that probably justify the whole sinning the same sin over and over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're thinking that they've already done it once, so it really doesn't matter if they do it again. They're already going to get punished
Right.
for it. But that ain't how it works, you know. I mean, if you mess up, I feel like in my heart that if you really, really tell God that you're sorry, and he's gonna know if you're lying. He created you.
Yep.
So he knows what you're really thinking in your
And
heart.
knows what you're going to say before you say it.
Oh yes. So, and if you
And if
are
your
really
heart's
wanting to
pure
get
or not.
right with God, and you want to go down the right path from there on out, you have that chance to be forgiven. That's what forgiveness is all about, in my opinion. Who's to say I'm right or wrong? God. You know what I'm saying? But turning around and doing it over again and then over again and saying, please forgive me, and then doing it again and saying, and so forth and so forth. Man, come on. That's insanity. I think that's the definition for insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Isn't that the definition? Something like that.
I don't mean to question you, I'm just confused. I don't know what else to do. I've been patient and it sucks waiting. Took my mans from me, that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
Okay, so some people, that's the end of the song, we'll play it out.
Yep.
whatever. I've heard better beats
I
by
leave the
him.
Hennessy
Oh,
bottle
yeah.
in the middle. So
I've-
he took the Bible and left the. Did he take the Bible
Yeah, he took the Bible.
and left the Hennessy bottle?
He probably should have done the opposite. Probably would have done him better. I don't know. That's bad to say. I shouldn't say something.
I mean, if he's flip flopping
I
and
would not-
saying, "Hey, this is devil work on taking these people for people's lives that are still living for the ones that's already passed."
I would always be
Really,
afraid
Emma?
something was going to break.
Definitely. First American home warranty. Yeah. Anyways,
That's what we're doing.
that's definitely the devil's work. But I just this whole video, and I know a lot of people's reacted on it, but I think it's so fucked up. Like,
Sorry for the language.
how I am keeping it real. I just
mean,
don't.
what can you say?
I just don't see how you can, even though you might not like Trump, you might not like Tommy, you might not like, whomever he named in this video. You cannot bring back people. Plain and simple. You might want to, but it's not going to happen. The day that you see them is the day you pass. If you have your life right and they had theirs life right. I mean, yeah. And there's some people that might watch this video that don't believe in heaven or hell,
There's going to be
I'll
a
pray
lot
for
of them
you.
people. And I'll guarantee you that the majority, I'll just say the majority of the people that when you type in on YouTube, Joyner Lucas, Devil's Work, and then there's a list underneath the main, this video we just watched, there's a list of all the reactions.
You go from the newest, you can filter it
Well,
newest to the oldest.
Who's
oldest
got
to
the
newest.
most views? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
you could sort it a bunch of different ways, whatever. But I'm saying the ones that's got like 1 million views down to the ones that's got 100 views. The majority of them people that hit the like button, to me, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like you've got your life in the right. You really, really need to work on something in your life. If you really
Sure.
feel like this song right here was just,
The greatest.
it was fire. It was a
Fire.
banger. All these different things, whatever.
That's the most stupidest shit I've ever
I
heard.
feel like if you're really thinking all that, because you're going to have some young millennials watching this, you're going to have older people watching this, you're going to, whatever. So, this...
The older ones.
It might be an everyday word that they hear. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. There were some things that we said when we was younger, that age, in high school and stuff, that would probably be corny now. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what's hip. That's what's, you know what I'm saying? I keep saying, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the main thing
No,
is...
we talked. We didn't have like slang language.
The English
like,
language has went out the fucking window. I will tell you
Oh,
that.
definitely.
Because there are so many...
I was raised in the 70s and 80s.
There's so much slang these days. Oh, God, you can't
Early
even hardly
90s.
understand what people are saying.
No, you cannot.
I'm riding with that. I've heard so
What
many
is it?
different-
Bougie or whatever? Oh
I
my
don't-
goodness, that is like... I feel like you a crackhead.
But anyways,
That's some teen
The main
mom
thing, you know,
bullcrap.
on this whole thing is, I watched that reaction video on Joyner Lucas, and when he sit there and said those things, you know, about the whole bigotry and Tommy Lauren, you know, wanting to sit down one-on-one, and he feels like it's a trap. That right there. Oh, and not only that, when he really sat there and said what I knew from the beginning, that this was his perspective on praying to God on his way, because I took it that way the very first time I heard this song. I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody, in every fucking reaction channel at the end, it's the devil's work. And it was like, oh my God, I knew, that's the best shit I ever heard in my life. No.
They jumped on the bandwagon because they don't know how to voice their own. They're too scared to react on something that's controversial like this. And it's like everybody follows. And that's why I don't understand, like, all these kids, the followers. Back in my day, you had the ones that followed, but majority of the people wanted to lead. And I don't understand it. It's like people don't have their own voice these days, especially the younger generation. And that just kills me, because I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is this world about to become? It's already going to shit anyways.
It's
you
kids.
don't even know what kind of bathroom you're walking into.
It's pretty much kids having kids.
True. And Teen Mom on MTV is promoting this shit when they can't even close their legs. They got baby daddies by 4 or 5 different people.
It's people that don't even know if they're a man or a woman.
I say send them all into the military. Let them fight for our country.
I mean...
Yeah, you got that jazz. I am jazz or whatever.
I don't even want to really talk about them kind of people, to be honest.
Like, really, that's another story that, like, if God wanted you a girl, He would have created you as a girl. And the thing about it is, Shem likes boys. Or girls. She likes girls.
I don't know.
And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't you stay a boy?
I don't care what it likes. But I'm just going to tell you. I call it a
she and a he.
I call it a shit.
Shem.
Shit. The she it.
It's a disgrace what it is.
But
and
anyways,
I'm sorry if anybody that's transgender that's watching this, you
need to get your damn mind right.
You need to get
to pray.
some help. Like, seriously.
God's work.
Yeah.
Read about it. It's called the Bible. It'll help you out.
Yep.
Just saying.
It's an abomination.
I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Nope.
I mean, I have my flaws.
But there is some things that are way to the extreme that is just compared to the sins that I've done in my life. I've never woke up one day and was like, I think I'm gonna chop my pecker off. No, I've never had that cross my mind.
I was born with a bull fucking shit.
You know,
like, seriously. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say one more thing, and then I'm done with this.
Class.
Because
about 2 years
my
of it.
head hurts.
Yeah, my head hurts too.
Well, 2 things. Mainly, sorry about this video being extremely long. Our videos will not be like this, I can promise you.
No.
Unless it's controversial as hell. I can't even hardly talk because I'm tongue-tied and twisted and flipped and fucked and everything else, because this song has really just gave me a migraine more than anything. It really has. So I really hope that you can look past the whole, if I've stuttered, if I said a word wrong or hurt or whatever, look at the big picture
Yeah.
on all of it.
I do
Because
have one
I don't
question.
feel like fucking editing a bunch of this
No.
shit. It takes forever for
To
all
do it,
that.
yeah.
If you've never done it, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But for the people that knows what I'm talking about, it's aggravating. And I don't feel like fooling with it because I got to get into bed. I got to work tomorrow. I got to get up early.
What about you?
So I'm gonna hurry up
Well,
and get
hold
this
on.
on YouTube
Isn't
tonight.
Joyner from Massachusetts or somewhere?
Worcestershire, like Worcestershire sauce.
I thought it was like Winster or something like that.
No, it's what I'm talking about. I can promise you, but I can't pronounce
If
that
it's
fucking
Winster,
word.
Worcestershire, whatever, I don't know.
Anyways,
I wonder if he knows the founder of the BLM.
I don't know if it was the founder, but I know it's like a big leader.
No, the
might have
founder
been the
is
founder.
from
Was it the founder?
Winster or
Wait.
whatever
You
the
make me look
Massachusetts
Wherever,
town is.
wherever
Do
he's
you
from.
know? Is this
Black
where it
Black
comes
Lives
from?
Matter. The main guy is from the same town.
Yeah.
Go figure. So, and you know,
And if you don't know who these people are, like Candace Owens or Antonio Akerfer,
I got somebody that
it's OKAFOR, I believe. You need to look these people up. Like, seriously. They're two very smart, beautiful young ladies that has a voice just like Tommy. And y'all can say what you want to. These girls are very smart. And they speak their minds. And a lot of people don't like it because they're young. And they're leaders in their community. So, yeah.
I'm trying to find something real fast.
You can comment on our videos. Feel free to do that. We might answer you. We might not. Hopefully this gets to Joyner Lucas. If not,
He ain't gonna watch
oh
this.
well. You know, because
It's too real.
either way, yeah.
Too controversial.
Like, he wants everybody to join his bandwagon.
He would think that
And
it's
not
a trap.
have a voice of their own, just like he, you know, is talking about Tommy and Trump and, you know, all the white people that he has named in this video that has a voice.
It was definitely one-sided, wasn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
And if y'all can't see that, there's something wrong.
Yeah. So, and that's what's wrong with the world. It's one-sided only. And it's a lot of closed-minded individuals that do not put themselves in other people's shoes. So, yeah. What are you looking for?
It was like a black activist type dude. Shit. That's gonna suck. That's really gonna piss me off. I should have looked this up before I even started. But anyways, the thing about him is, I was gonna give you his name for you to
Didn't
look
have the
up
money to
some of
fix.
his stuff.
Are you talking about the one that we watched tonight?
No. I'm talking about a guy that he literally speaks nothing but just straight facts. And he's a black guy, he's bald-headed. And I can't think of his name.
When we find it, we'll put it in the link
Yeah.
or in the description. It'll have the link to the video. You guys can
Yeah.
watch it.
Because I done scrolled up and down.
You can subscribe to our channel. We will have more videos out. We do work a lot. So, but I promise y'all, we will
I will tell
have
you this.
different videos.
He did a reaction to Joyner Lucas's I'm Not Racist video.
Which I wanted to do on that one.
We will.
And that's the thing, like with this song, I will say, you know, it had a good beat and everything to it. I give him props on that.
I didn't
As
think
far
it
as
was all
like
that.
a good,
I got a
you know,
system in my car, and I will tell you straight up, if the beats you know, if it hits hard, if it sounds good or whatever with a stereo system, I'll tell you straight up. But this song right here is no comparison to like Homicide that just came out.
Oh, and that's the
With
thing,
Logic
like, with,
and Eminem.
With Joyner,
man, that song
nobody
sounds...
knew who he was until he got on Eminem.
Yeah.
I just wonder if he
And Eminem
joined
hates Trump.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If he jumped on the bandwagon because he knows that's where his fame is coming from, because Eminem does not like Trump.
I mean, Joyner was known before Eminem, but nothing like when Kamikaze came out.
Yeah.
I can promise you that. But anyways, this video's been so long, y'all.
Yes, very,
and
very
I'm
long.
so sorry, but I hope, all I can do is just hope and pray that y'all watched it all the way through.
Yep. If not,
And if you
oh
didn't,
well.
then...
You didn't. You wouldn't never know what we're saying right now.
Yeah. And you would never see that, so...
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Anywho's,
I'm just tired.
y'all can subscribe to our channel. We will have more
If you don't want
videos
to, you
out.
don't want to.
But yeah, toodles. Everyone have a good night.
Good night. We'll see y'all again.
Yeah.
Another day.
Another day.
Another bat time. Another bat day or something.
Bat?
I don't know. Peace
What
out.
the hell?